Hello everyone and welcome back to my Devil May Cry 5 Dante Must Die S-Rank video walkthrough. This is mission 11 with the Dante's second mission, and this mission is not too bad. After the hell that is mission 10, this is basically your victory lap. Although don't get too confident because the next mission can be a bit hard to score on. However, I do have a good path for it that I'll show you. I by no means found the path. However, I think it's probably one of the best ways to cope with that mission, since it can screw your score over pretty badly if you want to fight all the fights. Anyway, the first fight here quickly is one nobody, and I think 2 or 3 Hellcanas. Now, this fight's not difficult. What is difficult is trying to get the triple S and keeping it there. Because the nobody's very evasive, and the Hellcanas are very passive when off screen. You'll notice, right now, the Hellcana hasn't even shown up. And this guy's just double triggered, even though the nobodies as Dante are just so easy to keep stunned. As Nero and V, they're a bit harder, but Dante just stuns them so easily. So I'd recommend right now going into Dance Macabre on this guy, because it boosts style quite a lot. And unfortunately the tree blocks my drive there. Now one tip I do have for this mission, despite the fact that a lot of this game is just player ability, is try and use Dante's Sin Devil Trigger a lot. Dante's Sin Devil Trigger will help you out of a lot of rough spots, and it is easily one of the most it can deal a lot of damage. It's one of the most powerful tools in the game easily. Far exceeding Nero's exceeding mechanic and even exceeding V's, Nightmare when he does the massive laser and stuff. Sin Devil Trigger is so strong in this game. And if you can get quadruple S, it's even stronger, where you can activate it for a short brief period to do maybe one combo or a few evades when you've got triple S rank, and then pop out of it. It is incredibly strong. And this mission, I'll show you one fight now. This fight I should have been able to do it, but it didn't, unfortunately. I screwed up for a few times, too many times to do it. So put whatever weapon you're on, you feel comfortable with getting the triple S rank with, because you need to keep it. Just because this mission's easier doesn't mean it is easier overall. The S rank. Dante is a character who is extremely hard to master. I by no means am a great Dante. However, I do know my way around him enough to benefit, the volley off all his moves and stuff. And I've been using the motorcycle more and more and more, and I've really started to enjoy it, just because of the amount of hit stun you get off it. There is a raid version, which I prefer. However, it's DLC, and even though I know the only copy you can actually get on Steam is DLC now, I'm not too sure about the other consoles, how they work. So hopefully you hit this Fury with its real impact, which I've missed. So I knock him over, funnily enough, with the jump, and so does the root. The root knocks him over next. But this is a bad situation. This Fury is difficult to deal with because number one, the train you fight him on is fucked, and these roots get in your way and hug and just whore lock on from you. You see I'm trying to lock on right now, but it's the roots are being bastards. So I send DT. I'm not dealing with this. I should have used the Ludus or the Loose or whatever you call it, and just shot a bunch of stuff, and that would have ripped him and the Fury to pieces. But I go into the Judgment, and it's not that bad because it's gonna still do decent damage to the Fury. However, the problem is it won't kill him, and I get fucking very, very, very lucky here. Watch this, and he misses me, so he just missed me. So I really need to kill this guy as fast as possible. So I will do whatever I can. And I try again to do the Ice Age or whatever you call this move, and it just, see the lock on? It just doesn't work. DMC5's lock on and directional inputs are fucking dog shit when you really get a higher level. And here, he doesn't even get parried off it for some reason. But I'm just gonna Stinger him twice because Stinger is just... Stinger is the new player's crutch, and it's extremely good. But look, 7,000 style points, and I personally think I played like shit in that fight. But yet the last mission, I had to play so on such a high skill level that coming to this mission is a breeze, and I'm not too sure why mission 10 is so different. Because when you think about it, I'm doing as many fights as I am now for some reason. I don't understand at all why some missions have really arbitrary skill rankings. But the good news is that after mission 12, you're pretty much clear for the rest of them for the rest of the game. Every AS rank after that is easy enough to breeze through. And I'd advise in this mission you skip if you're close to 7,000 or you're at least over 6,000, skip these fights. You have 2 more mandatory fights and that's it. Now what I was trying to do here was fire myself up, get the thing ready to destroy or unpack this guy. He hits me because that's what the roots do. The roots get in your way and hit you. Base after the next mission, you should be in the home stretch. Apart from one V mission, which is a boss rush, and then one Dante mission, and this guy hits me, so you know this fight's gonna go great. Just go fantastically. when this guy's just hit me with the simplest shit. But that V mission took me a while. Not for score, but because, well, it took me 2 attempts, which is more than everything. This was our first attempt, funnily enough. Or no, it wasn't, it was the second attempt. The first attempt I did pretty well in all the fights, but then died at the boss. In this one I do shit at all the fights, but still have an S rank for some reason. And I do okay on the boss. Don't get me wrong, my boss fight here isn't anything spectacular, but it will get you through it. And I've got kind of a strategy that can help you out. Then it's very easy to adjust to your gameplay style, this strategy. But I'll talk about that more when we get there. So I've knocked this guy down again. SSS. Perfect. Hit him with the Rising Dragon. Just try to keep him style up. Jab him. He's gone. And now it's just keep him style up. I get... Oh no, don't get hit here. I thought I did. Try and build Devil Trigger and SDT as fast as you can. Because you need them. To make this void easy, you need them. Try not to waste them like I've been doing. I've wasted Devil Trigger. I've wasted Sin Devil Trigger. But that's because this run was shit. And I really wanted to restart with the majority of my runs. I wanted to restart. But again, I want the first victory to be what I show you. Because it'll give you confidence. Now, again, I'm bleeding style. But right now I could fail the mission. I could die and still get the S rank, even if it didn't have the no continues bonus. And hopefully you can hit this guy with a real impact. I didn't. I missed once. Which is shit. I jump. I'm going to try again. And he moves out of the way. It's just not going my way. I'm definitely excited about playing this game with Virgil though. And that will be another guide I'm going to do, which is the, Dante Must Die Virgil walkthrough, which is going to be interesting. Hopefully maybe a few more people will give a shit then. Not that I would particularly care, but hopefully a few people, need a Virgil guide. Even though he's been out for a full month now. Because they needed an exclusive to sell their fucking console. I don't know. To say I'm not a bit salty about not getting Virgil is a bit of an understatement. But sure, we'll survive without Virgil. I get hit, miss me S rank, something sloppy. What I do advise, there's some handy moves you can do to these guys. Real impact's obviously the best thing you can do to these ones, because it breaks their shields, it boosts your style quite a lot. And see that move there, Swordmaster. With Swordmaster, I get hit so sloppily there. With Swordmaster, if you got it equipped and you're in the air with Balrog, you press B, or circle, or whatever it is. You press the style button essentially, and what it's going to do is then make Dante drop, it's just there again, and it boosts style quite handily for what it is. But unfortunately, I've been holding the SDT button because I wanted to do the quadruple S, but I got hit, and it's just not happening. So, here we go. I'm going to try and just do as much damage to this guy as I can. I want him dead. And with another combo. Now, I judgment way too fast here. I still have a wee bit of the bar left, but I have had such trouble getting this finish move out. This entire guide. That I just thought, here, let's try it, let's done with it. Now I have quite a lot of Devil Trigger here, funny enough. So that's not that bad going into this fight. What I need is SDT for this fight. And he hits me again. It's not going well. This mission at all. But I did succeed, so whatever. Hopefully again this gives you confidence that if you're a much better player than I am, or at least more confident, then you'll fly through this game. Apart from the 2 missions. But just a few tips and tricks here now and again, Not too familiar with the kick move with Balrog, however it does have Killer B, which is quite nice. Which is the drop move with Dante. So there's your STT back, which is all good for and well, My health's not too bad, I haven't got hit that much. This is all about the changes, nobody just fucking demolishes me for some reason, I don't know why. I'm doing quite well, I think he hyper armors through on me attacks. And he makes me eat shit. But right now, I've got triple S. What I'm going to try to do is quadruple S. Knock him up. Get in here, hit one combo. Then what I'm going to do is hopefully, destroy real impact this guy with Devil Trigger. Didn't knock him in the air though for some reason. I think it's because he's got that mask on. What I should do, what I should have done there, which is hit in the ASCT and hit him again, but it didn't. And he hit me for a lot of damage. So I've got no health, I've got no SDT, I've got no Devil Trigger. And my health isn't the greatest. And I think I get hit again. Because I thought, oh, he's safe, he's got the mask off, he'll just stop attacking me. But now this guy puts the range masks on. The range mask, I didn't respect it enough, and he just look at that. I I I don't mind the ranged mask at all. I think it's fine for what it is, but he can drop those eyeballs at a moment's notice, and you won't really notice them until they hit you. But the good news is there's a route here that if you destroy it, it actually gives you health. Or from my experience, it has anyway. The first one will give you a bit of health back. Now, it's not the worst that I don't have much DT, because I'll show you a way to build DT really fast in this boss fight, because building DT is important. And I do royal guard a wee bit, but I promise you do not need to royal guard this fight one bit. Not at all. Don't royal guard if you're not comfortable with it. However, it will get you that wee bit of SDT, wee bit more devil trigger. And maybe if you're good enough, it'll give you a bit more damage against them. So Cavalier Angelo is not the tankiest, but tanky. And he's a wee bit exploitable. Bad here, really bad. Didn't hit him, there we are. So don't do that if you're not comfortable. It's easy, but don't do it if you're not comfortable. This move here, the one where he teleports, can hit you pretty easily. Now, I do it later on, but what I should do right now is stick Cerberus on and revolver him. Because watch this. These are easy parries, and parries build so much devil trigger. One, I get hit again because I'm shooting thick. But it does click with me eventually to just revolver him. The swords are good. The swords are very good here. However, I think it's a bit of a placebo. It doesn't do too much. Now that's 1, 2, 3. Now don't try it. I would say if you're not confident like I was, don't attack him in between. Just wait for him to swing and then do the revolver. And look at that. Look at the devil trigger I built just off that. I didn't do anything there. And I built massive amounts of devil trigger. Then when he does this, cascade, which is doesn't matter the style. Lock on and just hold the shoot button with Caroline Lands. And it does the most damage you can to him at that range. So this guy's gonna keep shooting these at me. Hits me. Not the greatest. I want him to swing so I can parry him. Yep, there we are. In fact, what you should do here, don't focus on damage, focus on stun him like I've just done, but then take advantage of. Turn your devil trigger off and just parry it with revolver. It is a free parry basically. It takes no skill and it just takes a wee bit of timing. Try not to spam it, because if you spam it you might get hit. And look, I didn't expect to stun him here, so just cascade him two to three times. Look at the chunks of damage you'll do to this guy. There's one. Don't jump too early, by the way. Now what I should do here is stick revolver on. I'll do it later on, and you'll see. Stick a Cerberus on him and do revolver. I think I grew up here and do it. Nope. I just wanted to do the regular swings, because I forgot you can actually parry these. Now watch my devil trigger gauge when I parry 3 moves. You're basically guaranteed 3/4 of bar every single time when you do this. Look at that, it's nuts. And I promise you it's not hard to do this. That's a quick double swing, just watch out for that, sometimes you can double swing. Just watch him intensely. And I thought I could real impact him, it doesn't land unfortunately. Cascade. And I will chunk this man. What I'm doing here, I'm on double S, I'm not doing anything of like insane skill. But the parrying just gets you so much style, it's unbelievable. I think I try and roll guard here. No, I don't. I think I learned my lesson. I think I might stick Cerberus on here, hopefully. God, I'm just not showcasing this very well. Once again, sticking on. I get more confident with it here. Yep, turn the devil trigger off. Just keep hit. Look at this. No skill whatsoever. But again, watch him and be aware of his hits. Look at this shit. Did you ever think you'd be able to parry an enemy so much with no skill involved at all? And I stun him. After all those parries and one cascade, he's stunned. I don't think, unfortunately. Although I do eat, I eat a fat hit here. Well, not a fat, a small hit. But to get a distorted realm packed off, it is very worth it. One cascade. I think I get 3 out here. But yeah, this fight is not bad at all. He's extremely fair. He can fucking do insane damage if you let him. He caught me in the back end of a swing and he does a lot of damage when he teleports. So just be aware. And unfortunately, there at the end of the fight here, it gets kind of sloppy. I get a hit here, don't I? But devil trigger to stop myself getting knocked back by it. Look, and I accidentally parry and I realised, oh, you can actually parry this, so I'm starting to do this now. So this guy can do very little in melee to actually hit you. And I paused here, unfortunately, to check if I was recording. But look, this guy cannot hit you with melee strikes pretty much the majority of the fight. I get hit there sloppily. I get hit here again. Yep. So what I'm going to do now is just SCT and use the Lotus. There's one parry, two parry. I think I get hit here though. Yep. And I just said, you know what, fuck it. We'll go for broke here and see if I can actually kill him. And I do the grasp move, because look at the damage this thing does, and it stops him dead in his tracks. He gets hurt, he teleports away. Now watch this, and I kill his ass with this. It's great. Dante's Sin Devil Trigger is slapped on. Sorry, it's not slapped on at all. Good players know how to use it, however, it's very awkward to use. I'm not a big fan of the activation or the moveset with it, but we got you through the mission. 7,800 style points, more than enough to S rank it. So good luck, guys. Not a hard mission at all, but can be a bit tricky. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.